Guys, I'm Steve and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by that channel, hit the subscribe button. Really would appreciate it. Trust me, you won't regret it. Many seats at the table. You're always welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, welcome back. Guys, listen, I want to talk about Kanye West today, and I want to really get in depth, from my perspective of why I think Kanye West, is out of control. And I pride my YouTube channel on trying to be as truthful as I can with you and as honest as I can be, because we got a lot of stuff on these channels where it's a lot of gimmicks and stuff to get people to watch. I want you guys to watch me because you feel what I say or you disagree with what I say. But I mean, I'm gonna give you the best I got. Here we go. My first issue with Kanye West is this: he self-sabotages himself and he exploits himself. He goes on all of these shows that most black people don't even connect with or look at, and he's sitting up here making all of these crazy comments and then going on these different shows, controversial talk shows like Alex Jones and all this other stuff. He going on all these shows and he playing himself out up there trying to explain himself and this and that. And then you want to say you're an advocate of free speech and all that. I understand that, but I think the way he doing it is like out of control. This right here is a perfect example. Mental health is very serious. I think he was crazy before he went to Hollywood. That's why he soared and took off like that. He had a certain level of genius, almost like somebody that's what's that word? Autistic. Now I'm not saying he's autistic, but a lot of times a lot of people that are artistic can do things that the normal mind of a normal functional human being can't do. Like remember numbers, calculate things. It's just a fact. And I think a lot of people fell into that because when he hit the scene hard and skyrocketed. I think he has mental problems. In fact, I'm sure of it. He probably got like some type of bipolar disorder or something like that. Because if you listen to him talk on these interviews, it seems like he just wants to be heard. Like he has so much in him he wants to get out that he's almost childlike with when he's talking, and like he's just animated. It's like he can't say enough in a lot of time that he has. He'll go up in the videos, in the interviews, and then he'll come back down, and then he'll catch himself, and sometimes he'll pause, and it's a lot of stuff. But like my issue with him is this: and we're gonna go down the line. First thing I don't like is the name dropping. Yeah, well, Kanye, you quote unquote woke up, but as far as like saying stuff as of lately, saying, oh, Beyonce is in the Illuminati and she does sacrifices, her and Jay-Z and this and that. You was in it too. You could say you wasn't, but you was in the same upper echelon as a celebrity and you were promoting them too. A lot of people ain't thinking about that, man. You was promoting it too, so you was benefiting somewhat from being up there in the upper echelons with these Illuminati type people. Come on, man. Let's call it what it is, man. Let's call it what it is. Another thing is this: you part of the problem. You had Yeezys, all these expensive stuff. You was doing these fashion shows. You sitting up here talking about your voice as a musical instrument. You know what I'm saying? What kind of notes is coming out of it? Because a lot of people that look like you can't even relate to you right now. You was at the highest of high, rubbing shoulders with Elon Musk, all these other people. Big time. People will never be able to, be around or understand how they even operate to make that type of money. You was up there. And part of that is, that's funny about it is, now that you done said what you said, everybody pushed away from you, and now you're a man on an island by yourself, and you still hollering to the high heavens of how right you think you are. Another thing I disagree with, you talking about you love Hitler? Now, I don't know where that came from with him. he's a fan of the Nazis, and bro, you know that's controversial. You know, and the thing about that, you know, he hanging around with Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes used to be a YouTuber. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but Nick Fuentes, he's like 20-something years old. Kanye, you probably old as me almost. You know what I mean? I mean, you up there. What are you hanging with this kid for? And he known to say a lot of anti-Semitic stuff. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all guys. When he was on Alex Jones, if y'all ever get a chance to look at, it was like a 14 to 15 minute time period where he was just on Alex Jones. But look at it. When he said something about the Holocaust, Nick Fuentes, you hear him over there laughing. I think he the puppet master with Kanye West, because he's known for running his mouth and saying a lot of stuff. Kanye West said something I wasn't feeling, you know, when he said, oh, the Holocaust wasn't real. That wasn't nothing but Nick Fuentes talking, because he the one that first started saying that. You know, the Holocaust, it didn't happen like that. The Holocaust, you know, like trying to say it was made up. Now, the reason why I got offensive about that is because let's flip the coin. Remember, coin got two sides. Imagine if somebody said slavery wasn't real. All hell would break loose in this country. Tell me I'm lying. Another thing is this. This is why I don't feel nothing for Kanye. Kanye say, oh, Jewish people run the media and all this stuff, and they try to make it like, oh, that's all he said, and now he's an anti-Semite, and people are turning against him, and all this other stuff. Another side of the coin. If he was white, and he was talking about black folks like that, America be on fire right now. Everybody be in the uproar. We gotta keep it real and stop being one-sided a lot of times. You know, the name dropping, I ain't feeling. You decided you lost your money. Now all of a sudden, you want to start going crazy and talking about other people and name dropping people that's still making money in the industry. These people got fans like you do. I think that's foul. You don't touch nobody's money like that. Now, if somebody trickle down and start saying they agree with you or something like that, you on an island right now, and it's your fault. He talking about, oh, and like, this is the stuff that like make me crazy. You sitting on that show with Alex Jones, right? Which they played you out. They played him out on there. You know, Alex Jones controversial with what he said about Stony Brook and all this. He get on there, and then Alex Jones faking. Oh my God, Kanye. Oh, what you mean, Kanye is this, right? They know Kanye got mental problems. Kanye, he was like, you know, I don't like this Alex Jones. I don't like not seeing this in. If you listen closely, you'll hear Kanye. I love Hitler. I love him. Like, I mean, emphasizing the love part, just dick eating all around the board. What's wrong with him? You know, and it's like he got some kind of rational thought. And the thing that's crazy is, I seen that, and what started me to do this video, I seen a snippet of DJ Vlad with Boosie on there. I guess he was on there recently. And he said, and that's the part that's funny, I got to give Boosie credit. And he was right. Boosie said, yo, he is the real movie Get Out. He said Kanye is the real movie Get Out. And then he said Kanye wanted to be in the Kardashian family bad. He wanted to be in there. It ain't like they came and grabbed him. He wanted to be in it. And I remember Kanye was happy as hell when he was walking with Kim back in the day. Power couple. He was eating that up. You know? And it's like, now you done fell back down to earth, or whatever happened with them, and you done fell back. Now you looking crazy and everybody is against you. Like, Drink Champs played him out. But I think Drink Champs played him out on a different level. And you know, y'all know what I'm talking about. He got on there, they just let him go. He getting liquored up, he drinking too, they laughing at his jokes. I thought it was kind of foul, you know what I mean? From a standpoint of like really knowing what's going on. You know, them street dudes, you know what I mean? Nori and all of them, they New York street dudes. They gonna let you do what you do. And then they ain't gonna be responsible for you. But alcohol didn't mix. And he should have had somebody out there behind the camera saying, hey, that's enough. Or they should have had some type of, you know, restriction on what they could ask him, or like go to commercial break or something. Because I think they just put him on there for shock value, and he ran it up. You know, because he got in trouble with what he said on Drink Champs. And then another thing is like, you know, he seemed like he hypocritical to me. You hated the paparazzi. You used to run up on him like you was gonna hit him. Get out of my face. The paparazzi's in your living room. And, I mean, in your bedroom, peeking in your bedroom, they're in your yard and all that stuff. Then you in the car talking. Now, every time you see the paparazzi, you talking to them, you're humbled, you're talking to them, you're this and that, and they eating you alive. Everything they saying is just eating you alive. Using it right against you. You know, you running around here with this hood mask on, with zippers on the eyes, with the line in the middle. And I mean, he been putting out a lot of fashion and stuff that I couldn't, you know, as a black person, I couldn't understand. Or I know I wouldn't wear, you know, but it's a market for everybody. But he had a bunch of masks with spikes on them. Remember y'all remember he had all the masks with spikes on? I think he Bane. Oh, Batman, he think he Bane. And it's like, just crazy. Like his influence, like a lot of y'all, I mean, a lot of people don't want to, you know, he's very internationally known. Like, I mean, Kanye West is big. Now, to me, after his first album, I kind of was like, or like if he does like little premieres with other rappers, you know, he might have some smoke, but I'm not really a fan of all his music. I mean, it's like the more albums he made, like the whacker he started getting. So I'm like, I mean, he lost me right there. But speaking of music, man, he talking about, oh, they use mind control and all this stuff. You was a part of that. You was a part of that. You use music as your influence to get a lot of your views out. A lot of people ate that up, yeah, because the lyrics was right and all this other stuff. You talking about we in the micro? Listen, that ain't nothing new, guys. We under attack, mental attack every day. I.e. commercials, the music we hear, try to influence our spirits, emotions. I mean, we got to keep it real here. You know, I don't feel nothing for Kanye West because he put himself in that situation. The only thing I feel bad about is I think he has a mental disorder and people are feeding into it by putting him on their shows to get ratings or putting him on shows to see if he says something next. You know, just like on YouTube, we make these videos to get views and to build our content and build our channels. So do these radio stations and so do these TV shows that put him on there because they know he good for shock value. You know, he talking about he want to be influential in the world and he want to be president. On the Alex Jones thing, you know, we're not going to talk about what he did with the Benjamin Netanyahu, which used to be the prime minister of Israel, or he might be now. I don't even know. You know, I think he's not. But he talking about, oh, up until a week before the interview, he didn't even know who he was. That man's name been in the news forever. And I'm like, how you going to be in the politics and you don't even know who's who? And I just think, man, and this is sad to say, I think we are witnessing the unraveling and the self-destruction of Kanye West right before our eyes. No joke. And I think it's sad to see that because it's like he done burned so many bridges. Like you attacking both sides of the line. You upper echelon and people that are considered the upper echelon to people in the hood and the black community. Jay-Z, people that are heroes. When you start doing that, it's a recipe for destruction. And I'm not putting this on anybody or anything like that, but when you was talking to you answered Boosie, I don't know if he was on Instagram or whatever, and Boosie was like, what is he talking about? Were you talking to Boosie telling him to do something and you got the smoke and all this? That one phrase you said where you was like, I'm coming to shoot the school up. I don't know, bro. You saying all kind of crazy stuff. But I mean, I don't think he can come back. I think his career is done. I think they just letting him talk in the whole who he's associated with. And remember, the old saying, you guilty by association. You hanging with Nick Fuentes, it's not a good look for you. And you know a lot of people out there that ain't seeing through the lines. Maybe Kanye felt like this all along. Oh, maybe like they calling him a Nazi. How you gonna be a Nazi? And another thing, how you gonna sit up here and say you liked Hitler and the Nazis? Hitler shit on Jesse Owens at the Olympics. You know what I mean? You think you could walk freely down there when they was doing that Third Reich March bullshit with your dark skin? That'll fuck you up. Because you ain't a part of the Aryan race that they was trying to promote. Man, it's like sometimes we so smart, we stupid. And I don't understand it. I don't understand. You talking about, oh, Jewish people peddle pornography and they're rolling pornography. You was watching it. Oh, I lost my wife because of pornography. I was addicted to pornography. You can't make this up, bro. You cannot make this up. I think Alex Jones played him. He played himself when he went on Drink Champs. You know, when he was in various interviews. You know, and the thing is, with the white media, right? And I said it, just hear what I'm saying. The white media is different than the black media. Black media, like, you know, like rap videos and things like that, we ask a certain type of question pertaining to how he affects us or how we relate to him. Kanye is worldwide. He got more white fans than black fans. A lot of people don't want to admit it. In London right now, they burning his clothes up and all this other stuff. They got a tattoo parlor over there. I seen it, where they taking all tattoos of Kanye West off of their arm for free. If you have it on your arm, they're taking it off your arm, the tattoo removal for free. I'm looking up there in the UK. All I saw was pale skinned people with Kanye on. You know what I mean? I don't know no black person in my immediate area demographic that be like, yo, I'm gonna get me a Kanye West face tattoo right on my arm or on my leg. No, we ain't known for that. But people love the man. Now granted he lost a lot of money, like he said on Alex Jones, oh, my money is in Jewish banks and they locked it up. I can't get the money. You knew, if you knew that the Jewish people were so bad and all this other stuff, why'd you put your money in their bank? It's like stuff don't add up. And I know I'll probably get some comments where people take his side and say, oh, well, you did this. Guys, I'm just giving my perspective. You know, from where I'm at in my life and my age, no. They can keep him. You know, and whatever happened to him, happened to him. Now, I don't want anything to happen to him. But, I mean, as far as him, he like over there, I can't even relate to him besides his skin looking like mine. You know what I mean? I mean, he's achieved heights and he's achieved accomplishments. I think he got bored with it. You know, you talking about, oh, they try to control you. And you know me, I don't care. I'll say any name. That makes you a dangerous dude on both sides of the board. Because now that you admitting stuff like that and saying things like that, like you have no loyalty, ain't nobody gonna touch you, bro. And they said the man had multiple people trying to handle him, like, you know, like make sure he's okay, like assistants and stuff, like trying to make sure he say the right thing. And public relation people, they say he running through them people like crazy. So I think the reason why he's out there right now is because he like a dog that break the chain all the time and run away, and the owner got to go and catch him. People tired of running after him. He popped that chain that last time, ran out of the neighborhood. He out in the wilderness, barking like he's still in his yard, and everybody like, what the hell is this? Anyway, guys, man, drop me a comment, man. Tell me how you think. It's a sad, unfortunate event to see him looking like that. You know, I wouldn't see anybody looking like that, but I mean, just from where he started and the heights he went to how hard and far he done fell. It's bad. But like I said, drop me a comment, man. Tell me what y'all think about, you know, what I said about Kanye. You think I was right or wrong? You know, how do y'all think about it? You know, he talking about he want to be an advocate of free speech and all that stuff. But like, I mean, you saying stuff that normal people with laurels know not even to say. You know, some opinions you keep to yourself if you feel like that. You know, just because you go out here and you say stuff a lot of people don't say doesn't make you a messiah or a messenger of any type of critical message that needs to be heard to the masses. But I'm going to tell you something. When you have a problem or people have problems, 80% of the people, you know what I'm saying, don't care when you talk. And the other 20% glad it ain't them. I'm Stock Market Steve. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you spending time with me. And I appreciate you. Take care.